Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, I made a pair of boots and I was given something that turns me invisible, and you're over here researching things and I'm pressing wrong buttons apparently. I forget how to talk to you. Oops, that's not how I talk. No. No. Okay, it's the right trigger of all buttons. That's how I talk to people. If it ain't Mervyn aren't arguing about one thing, they're arguing about another. So how's your research coming along? Yep, you're done researching how to put butter on that thing. Valuable knowledge. Anyway, lovely gloves. I do like some lovely gloves. So that's Owie's. Researching. What kind of... Okay, I can't give Owie no researching comfort. So, yep, go ahead and research them gloves for me, and while you do that, I'm gonna pop out here. Okay, so how about this expansion? Not wasting any time, huh? That's right, we wanted to build a expansion to the cabin for Owie. Time is the only finite resource we have. Yes, indeed. Well, when you put it that way, what should we do first, aside from dreading the inevitable heat death of the universe? First and foremost, we need to clear some space around the cabin so we can lay down more floors. Good thing your space wrench has a grass zapping mode. Once again, Wrenchy saves the day. Yes, me loves that wrench. That wrench is the love of me life. I'd be having tons of wrench babies with it if it were capable of reproducing. But alas, it cannot. It's an inanimate object. Okay, wrench. How do I zap grass? I can lay down floors, but I don't see no grass zapping. Eyedropper, no. Structures, floors. Okay, there we go. I just zap the fucking thing as if I was tearing away the building. I love the smell of fresh cut grass. It's more burnt than cut. Are you gonna help? I am helping by supervising. Now get back to work. This second room isn't going to build itself. Yes, I was in the process of doing that before you started interrupting me. There. Now let's floor it up. Floor. Out of range. I'll show you out of range. There. It ain't out of range no more. And that's not where I wanted that to go. I feel as if we need a little more floor than that. We don't want this expansion to be too small. Owie will think we don't give a shit about the way we value her contributions to society. And we can't be having that. Owie deserves a big enough room. She's a larger individual, don't you know? Large people need large spaces. And don't you dare tell me they don't. I know for a fact they do. Hey, you're done researching those pop sleeves. Those will be good to make. Incredible. Hey, Purpley, you're getting on the well now, hey? Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this place, except for all those big rocks. The grumble stones. A mysterious geological feature those are. Great for building sturdy stuff, but requires a tool just as sturdy to break them apart. If you're wanting to make something of those parts, you'll need a proper mining pick, and that means you'll need some teeth. I've got teeth. Well, not all of them. I had my wisdom teeth taken out a few years back. So did I! Had your wisdom plucked out of yourself on purpose, did you? No, it's She had her appendix removed too. Listen, I might not understand your culture and I ain't one to nitpick. This explains a whole lot, though. If you want to make a pick, it sounds like you're gonna need to find a sluggable and get yourself some of its teeth. It's about time to call the sluggable numbers in Sluggable Grotto anyway. They're starting to upset the balance. Head northwest to the cabin and a ways you'll find them. Yeah, I will do that. Grumble Grounds. Yeah. You research that. Can Owie research something while you're also researching something? Yes, you can. Now give me some goddamn floors. I'm also very close to being able to make my pop sleeves. But first, floors. We need more floors. Floor, 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 floor. Yes, and now walls. Have I the walls I need? I pressed the wrong damn button. I do have a door. I have no walls. No walls have I. At least I don't think. Yeah, it's saying I got no items selected, even though I specifically selected those walls. You try to tell me I ain't got no walls. Because I'm thinking I got some walls now. I think I'm also gonna need a pillar, but yep, need more ray blades. The pillars can wait. Walls come first. Walls are an important aspect of building any expansion. Missing structural support. Yeah, I'll structural support your ass to your mouth. Now shut up and take a door. And there. And I could stand to make another door to connect the inside of the cabin to the expansion rather than having to walk outside. People can go to the expansion from the inside. And that's just good architectural design right there. Pillar. And yep, used up all my ray blades making that pillar sluggerang. It twists, it twirls, it pokes you in the eye if you're not paying attention. Flings forward and returns to your hand after a short time, dealing damage to enemies it passes through and generating stacks of focus on each hit. That sounds neat. I'll go ahead and make that. Give me that sluggerang. Yeah. That's gonna go in the same slot as my Invisibloom, though. And yeah, you know how to make a helmet and a shirt. So, fantastic. A Grumbell, Fizzletrap, Barrel, Trough. Yeah, barrel. Learn how to make a barrel. I also need another door. Because I need ray blades and whatever this thing is. But, well, one thing at a time. You know we can't do everything all at once. Now let's have some pillar. And I need more floor for that. Shitballs. I used up all my floor, making that initial floor in the first place. And now I need more shit, and I need to press the right goddamn buttons because buttons need to make sense. Floor, 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 floor. And now here's your damn pillars and your damn walls to accompany said pillars. And you know what? Just make a nice little doorway there instead of fucking having to build a whole nother door. There, your expansion is complete. Now, research Grumble Grounds. I now know how to make a thingamabobber, but the materials are what we are lacking. Anyway, I picked up that this guy. Oh, it's already equipped? Oh, it's on my Y button. There it goes. That'll be fun to use. In fact, I can use it right now on this guy. Yep. No, I can't because I didn't have it equipped. There you go. Now that's better. Ah, stupid. You're too slow to get me. Now I got your skin and eyeballs. Also, how the fuck do I map? I forgot how to map. No. Map. Yeah, oops. No, I want to delete that flag. Yeah, the cradle ruin. Somebody wanted me to go down there and check on little slugga bunnies. And they also, that's why they gave me the fucking, the goddamn, the thing, the Invisibloom. I was given Invisibloom for that particular purpose. And this sluggable isn't too happy to have me here. And shitballs. My fucking sluggerang did not hit the big guy. Now, hold still while I chop out your teeth. There you go. That's a nice sluggerang getting you good. 2 hits on that sumbitch. Woo! If only I could stay lined up with you long enough for it to hit you a second time on the ouch. You, sir, hit hard. Now, stay lined up so it hits you on the way back. All right. That takes care of him. And you know what? I'm gonna take care of you too because you deserve to be taken care of. That's better. Now I'm over here. You can't hit a man who's behind ya. Even though Flux ain't no man, Flux is a dignified lady. Now eat shit and die. Perfect. Now as for the wrong goddamn buttons again, that cradle ruin is further south. Well, ain't that an interesting piece of thing I found? Ooh, shiny. Be careful, Flux. I'm getting a strange energy reading from these ruins. You worry too much. Okay, that worry was well-founded. Uh-oh. Now, just... there's a few too many of y'alls. Yep. Just take some of that. There we go. Now, just don't get hit by all of them at once because that would be certain death. And there's one thing about certain death that I don't like, and that's just how certain it is. Now, uh-oh. I also got these throwy things I can whip at you. Take some of that. Now, a little more of that. Ha, that's another one down. Yeah, your ass is mine now. Now I got you sons of bitches right where I wants yous. Maybe don't touch that ethereal weapon again. I think I deserve a little treat. Besides, the worst probably happened already just now. Well, if you're going to pick it up, you'd better equip it fast. I'm picking up another energy surge. Yeah, give me that thing. Void Maw. Uh-oh. A wild ampy attacks. I don't even know what that is. Well, that's what this thing is. That's for damn sure. Now take some of that. And don't you go exploding on me or whatever it is you do. And I'm over here now. Suck on that sluggerang. Ha! Now, whack and move. Whack and move. It's a simple pattern that you gotta follow. Sweet victory. I'm just not gonna think about that. Ooh, juice jam. So this place was kind of dangerous, but I got some nice things out of it. Like the ability to press the wrong goddamn buttons again. And it's new. Welcome to the compendium. I understand. It tells me all the things I got. Anyway, let me just fucking... yeah, let's up my crit chance. Yeah, that's fucking loud. I can feel how loud it is. Equipment. I believe I picked up, yes, that weapon. So, when you put it to your ear, you can hear an ocean of screams. Neat! Landing hits on enemies generates a stack of resolve. That's nice. So, yeah, that is a weapon. But where's the base attack power? That's what I want to know. Or does every weapon just have the same attack power in different, like, little things? Because I will put that Void Maw on. Okay. So it swings slower. That's good to know. Probably also hits real harder. Now, this ain't those cradle ruins that I thought I was heading to, but that is a neat thing to have. Now let's go smash the brains in on some poor little slug thing. Yeah, hold still, big guy. Okay, yeah, that fucking hits hard. But I gotta time my shit, and it seems that it also absorbs their health each time I whack them. I can heal myself by wounding another. At long last, my fantasy fulfilled. Hey, there's another one of those ampy things. Thunderfields, uh-oh. I seem to have wandered into a rather dangerous place. Ah, stupid. You blew up that explodey thing. You probably shouldn't have done that. You hurt yourself real bad. I'm also getting grumble pebbles out of you guys. Oof. You hurt me. You hurt me bad. You whacked me. Now, I whack thee. There you go. Hey, don't these big pipes look like something from the Bureau of Shipping? Not a good time to be interrupting what I'm doing. That is Flux that was talking, not Juicebox. I did the wrong voice. Yeah, you're right. Maybe 4 or 5 years out of date, but I'd recognize Bureau Tech anywhere. I didn't get any memos about the Bureau being here on Roanoke, did you? I forward all my emails to you. The Bureau didn't let me add Roanoke to the press tour because it couldn't guarantee security in the Borglax 5 system. Unless they had some other reason to keep me away from... Roanoke. My 12th sense is tingling. How many senses do you have? Which one is that? The one for shenanigans. We're missing something and I don't like it. Now when you say shenanigans, are you talking about the butterscotch variety? And we still don't know what that galactic void hit... What in the galactic void hit us on approach. I wonder if that's related to these pipes somehow. Keep a lookout for any more signs of BS in the area, and we should talk to Graal about this. Yes, now, barring any further interruptions, I got some ampies to hammer out of existence. There you go, and wonk! I love how hard this thing hits, but I do not particularly love how slow it swings. Now, let me harvest some more pan flakes. And maybe chop my way over to these pipes so I can get a better look at them. Or maybe they're just here for show. I can't seem to actually damage it in any way. You only build pipes just for the sake of them being there, sometimes, I guess. And it looks like we're on the right track to investigating those cradle ruins that they gave us that whole Invisibloom thing for. But that's gonna have to wait until the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.